Hi there. Have you ever felt like sometimes you have run out of ideas composing a shot or make a scene interesting? Yeah, it happens to me a lot of times. Today I will show you 5 of my go-to compositions whenever I feel like the scene is boring or I'm in a less interesting place like this room. So let's get into it. Number 1. Use a foreground. A shot with the foreground element is a technique where an object is positioned in the foreground of the frame, creating depth and adding layer to the composition. The foreground element serves to frame the main subject or a scene, drawing the viewer's attention. Let's compare this shot without a foreground. It's okay, but it looks flat. Now let's put something in front of the camera like this plant. It somehow creates depth and makes the scene more 3D. Number 2. Overhead shot. A camera angle where the camera is positioned directly above the subject, looking straight down. This shot provides a unique perspective that can show the comprehensive view of a scene, probably to show patterns, shapes, and objects. Setting up this kind of shots are a little bit tricky. Probably you need to use a tripod, or in this case I'm using a duct tape. Number 3. Using natural frames. This involves incorporating elements from the environment to frame the main subject of the image. This technique draws the attention of the viewer towards the subject inside the frame and also adds depth to the composition. Number 4. Leading lines. Leading lines draws the viewer's eye towards a specific focal point within an image. These lines can be literal, such as this bricks pattern. The purpose of leading lines is to create a visual pathway to the subject inside the frame. Number 5. Rule of thirds. Rule of thirds is probably the most basic technique to create visually appealing compositions. It involves dividing an image or a frame into a grid of 9 equal sections. The main subject of the composition are then placed along these lines or at their intersection, rather than in the center of the frame. And there you have it. That is my 5 go-to compositions. I hope it helped you in some ways, and I will see you again next time. Bye.